Hey, it's Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Growth Driven. How important is it for you to be emotionally committed to your brand? What is this thing called grit? What does it have to do with your marketing and branding? Hello to you. Growth Driven, Edwin Dearborn, the grit factor. Just got off the phone with somebody who reminded me why I don't choose or select to work with certain individuals. It was just the most painful conversation I've been in a while, because I could tell that this person, by what they were requesting of me, was not fully committed to making their brand successful, at least not from a marketing and branding and social media. I need you to do my social media. And it was the way that it was said that I could tell that all he was going to do was tell me what to do, point out all the things that I was doing wrong, while having no personal involvement or commitment to the branding or the marketing himself. He was going to drop it off like an abandoned puppy, expect me to take care of it, and then complain that the puppy is malnutritioned. And this is a major problem. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you plan on getting into business, whether it's a practice, you're a dentist, doctor, insurance guy, whatever you're trying to build, it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. It's going to be rougher. It's going to take longer. There's going to be more opposition. There's going to be more of your own mindset to handle. You're going to have to dig really deep to make success happen. It takes an incredible amount of grit and perseverance. And for most of you listening to this, this is probably not new news. You're like, Edwin, I already know that. I'm already halfway swimming across that stream. But I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person who's, why is my business not growing? And I can always tell by the tonality and the commitment and the grit level of the guy at the top. Now, the guy at the top may be only one person because he's a solopreneur. So he's the guy at the top. Maybe it's a small company with 5 people. Maybe it's a big company with 250 people. But whatever that size of that organization, if the dude at the top is not committed to being the face, the energy source, and is fully involved in the promotion, the marketing, the branding at all levels, then it's not going to happen. That doesn't mean he does all the work of all the marketing, promotion, branding, and social media. I'm just saying he's fully committed to the message, to building your organization around it, allowing people to take initiative, but always having his fingerprint, his touch, his emotions involved in that brand. And I guarantee you, if I was in a room of 100 CEOs of 100 successful companies, and I was having this talk with them, their heads would be emphatically moving up and down. Absolutely, Edwin. Let's take a look at some of the big brands, whether you like them or not. Let's not get into the personalities. Trump, emotionally involved in his brand. Take a look at Barack Obama, emotionally involved in his brand. Sir Richard Branson, Elon Musk. The people at the top of epic brands have their fingerprint and their emotional touch and their personal involvement everywhere. Their signature emotionally is everywhere on that brand. It's one of the reasons why it's a great brand. That's why they're great leaders, because they're emotionally committed to that brand. The quality of it, the voice of it, the tenacity of it. And they will all tell you, Sir Richard Branson and Elon Musk, it was not just this straight line of just going up and becoming a billionaire. It was setbacks and challenges and being mocked and failing and having to reiterate and reinvent and rebrand and go back to the chalkboard, as the expression says. And I could tell within a matter of moments, matter of minutes, that this individual was going to drop off his dead brand at my door and then try to tell me how to run everything, while he himself was not emotionally committed, involved with grit and care and passion with the brand. So if you're wanting to get involved in social media and building your brand, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to take way more heart and soul, way more perseverance. There's no little artistic trick that I know how to do that will replace your perseverance, belief, and expectations as a leader upon your brand. There's just nothing that I can do. The reason why Trump won, whether you like him or not, is because he believed in his brand so strong, he was so committed to who he was, that anybody else that tried to shame his brand, he just ran over. You take a look at Elon Musk in an interview. I mean, he owns the conversation in his own way, but he's fully committed to the purpose, and you know that. He's fully committed to the brand. He's fully committed to getting to Mars. And he's so committed that when he talks, he gets other people believing and committed to it. That's when you know someone is committed to the brand. He gets the room involved. He gets audiences involved. And that audience may start small for you as a micro brand. It may be just your neighborhood, and you've only got 200 or 300 people that believe in your coffee shop for the first year. But then through grit and perseverance and belief in your brand and reiterating the brand, you continue to grow. I mean, you're a local legend within 10 or 15 years. Everybody knows about your coffee place. It's got thousands of positive reviews. There's a coffee shop here in Vegas called Public Us. Every time I go, not every time, I would say 90% of the times I go, the owner is in there and he's behind the counter. He's not doing the work. He's not pouring the coffee. He's not making the muffins. He's checking on things. He's out talking to the people. Beautiful place. You can tell by all the details in the place. It's his signature. It's got these personal touches, the quality of the food, the quality of the hospitality. Everything in there is premeditated because that CEO, that owner is completely committed. And I guarantee you, if you're ever in Las Vegas and you hit me up to go get a coffee, I will take you to Public Us, and it will be apparent within 10 seconds that someone cares about that brand. And 90% of the time, that person is there. It's the grit factor. It's the care factor. Without that, there is no brand. This has been another edition of Growth Driven with Edwin Dearborn. I hope to see you again. Be well. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.